It's Street Money Boochie, and I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Street.
Big paper, get paid. Yeah, hater, going up, no neighbor, AMG.
All right, we got Street Money Boochie off the porch with us today.
What up, though? What up, though, Street?
I'm feeling well, man. How you feeling today, bro?
We feeling good.
Yeah.
Back in action, we feeling good.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you coming by, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, too.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So before we start, diving into your story and everything, just want to kind of ask you about the police brutality that's been going on and the protest as well.
Oh, that's something been going on, for years, decades, with from the racism to brutality, it's all the same. You see what I'm saying? It's just people wearing uniform. You see what I'm saying? But it's been going on, but I feel like now we're speaking up more, and we doing more, even though we looting in other things that probably, don't really mean that to some people, but it probably means something to the people who are doing it. But I feel like we standing up though in the whole, you see what I'm saying? And I feel like we're gonna stand like more up, if it continue to happen. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. I think the government and the justice system, they see what's going on. So it's not new to me though. I'm not surprised. Mm-hmm. If that's what it is, I'm not surprised though.
Yeah.
And George Floyd, with that situation, shout out to his family and everybody else who was like him, who didn't even get hurt like he did. You see what I'm saying? So shouts out to him and everybody else who lost their life, and shouts out to their family who went through the same thing he did.
Yeah.
So, that is what that is. Right with that. It can be, it really can be and one of it though. Like when I look at George Floyd's situation, it been plenty of time. I know some of my buddies who done been on the ground from the Red Dogs and couldn't breathe badly. See what I'm saying? But it just, people live to talk about it. He didn't live to talk about it. So I'm sorry for him and his family.
Yeah. And even more recently, Rayshard Brooks right here in Atlanta at the Wendy's.
In Atlanta, and that's crazy because me, D-Rich, Nefew, we sitting at Nefew house, but we recording. So I'm like, I'm really hungry, So I tell Nefew, it's on him because, I had got some earlier for the team. So I was like, it's on you now. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll take some little Wendy's. You see what I'm saying? So once I told him that, he was like, oh shit, they cool. Y'all want it now? He was like, oh yeah, we want it now, shit. He was like, all right, cool, I'm finna come right back. So he left, went to the Wendy's on Prowl, seen the dude who was asleep. He was parked behind him. And I already know how Nefew real, he be on his phone and shit, texting, so he ain't paying no attention. So I go check on his page and I see he done recorded the guy playing look at this man, he's sleeping in the car. Yeah. He ain't thinking it's finna go like that. That's just a normal person, he tripping. So he trying to wake him up, but he ain't waking up. So he was like, the person come out and get him, make a move and park, or whatever, or tried to make a move. He was cussing him out. So he was like, he seen them folk calling police when he pulled off. So he said the next morning, he get a call. But see, I seen it. But way before I actually seen it on his page, I seen the incident.
Yeah.
And then I go to his page and I see he doing it and I called him. But he was asleep because it was early in the morning. So when I called him, he ain't answer. But I wanted to ask him, that dude you recording got shot by the police. But I guess somebody else had done told him or whatnot. So when he get up and I called him, I'm like, that dude who? He like, yeah. One of the females who called him had told him. So I was like, yeah, that crazy. Because we've been by different incidents, you see what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, that's crazy because we just seen the dude who went by walking up the street naked. He ended up being a football player. They ended up finding the guy through Nefew page when he recorded. See what I'm saying? He ended up being somebody they were looking for in his family. So it's these incidents been occurring when we together. You see what I'm saying? So when that shit happened, I was like, God damn. How in hell, that's crazy. You recorded a dude who damn near is like going down in history too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just like Jordan. You see what I'm saying? So that's the first thing came to my mind. Like, damn, we were part of something again. Basically, that's how it felt like. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was crazy too, because, you know, that was close. That was home. So, but that come back to what I'm telling you. We standing up more. When we find out that happened, it's like instantly going to Instagram. Like, people reporting it. Like, news don't even have to report it no more. Because we are. So that's why I'm like, we standing up more. So when we see that, you know, back then we had our people, they might mind their business. See what I'm saying? See it, but, you know, go home and pray about it.
Yeah.
But it's different now. Like, we really are standing up.
Yeah, applying pressure all the way around.
Applying pressure. Yep. That's real shit.
Yep. All right, let's take it back, Boochie. What was it like growing up in Peoplestown?
It was fun. Like, it made me who I am, you know. But if I never, like, left there and migrated to other places, I probably wouldn't be the same person I am, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, Peopletown, it was, you know, it's the city of Atlanta, like the capital of Atlanta, like where all the trends come from. You know, we do a lot of stuff over there. Young boy coming up, played sports. You know, we always into that. So we had a lot of athletes out in the neighborhood, no matter how they turned out. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, from regular childhood, growing up in the neighborhood that they call a hood.
Yeah.
You know, regular childhood shit. But majority, it was fun though, staying in Peopletown, because we all together amongst, if we fight amongst each other, you know what I mean? We all together. Like, can't nobody else fuck with us. See what I'm saying? That's how we is. See what I'm saying? So it was fun.
Yeah. How old were you when you jumped off the porch?
I probably jumped off the porch like around 14, but not. Well, you know, my mama them would know, you see what I'm saying? My mama, my grandma, you see what I'm saying? I know too much, but they already know, you know, they let me be a boy when I was growing up. Go out, you see what I'm saying? Hang, you know what I mean? I just, you know, had to be in when it was time to be in growing up, but for that, like, shit, goddamn, I started experiencing the streets like around 14. I would say like 13 and a half, but it was like 14 I started really, you see what I'm saying? Like, being, you know, amazed by it. Cause I already was amazed by it in Peopletown when I met a dude named Roy Lee. He died, but growing up in Peopletown, he was like a dope boy I looked at, but he had like the corner store. He owned the corner store.
Okay.
So, but it was right across the street from my house, called the 2-4. But I looked up to him like that and started liking like the cars, you know, and different swag, little shit. So, but I still went out the porch. Then I still like when it played sports, I was into that more. You see what I'm saying? At that time. You see what I'm saying? But around 14, I really started, you know, sneaking and, you know what I mean? Doing the shit. So I say 14.
Okay. What's one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up here in Atlanta?
The biggest life lesson? My biggest life lesson I learned is be a leader. Be a leader. You see what I'm saying? Be a leader. Be yourself. You know, it basically be a leader though. That's where it all boiled back down to. You know what I mean? Because I seen a lot of following coming up. You see what I'm saying? And that played parts in different people's lives and, you know, different stuff. So I automatically seen that, like, be your own person, because it's easy for you to go do something you want to do. Mm-hmm. So be a leader is what my lessons, my life lesson from Atlanta.
What had motivated you to start rapping?
Go back to when I jumped out the porch. That's all that was involved in that too. Like, and it's so crazy because we wasn't really serious. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I started rapping, like, I had Montana the Mac, if y'all remember Montana the Mac.
Oh yeah.
I had Young Fresh right there, Black Boy, Hustle, and we all called what we was the Get Rich Clique. See what I'm saying? So now you seeing like off the board, we calling ourselves a clique, so you already know what's going on. we doing little shit we don't supposed to be doing, but we got a studio because Montana the Mac. Like if it wasn't for him loving like rapping at a young age, we wouldn't have had no studio unless we just fell across one because we went that into it. What made us start rapping because he had one that just sitting right there. So if he ain't using it, you know, everybody gonna try to use it we just fucking around. You know what I mean? Being kids. So Montana, looking at starting Get Rich Clique, looking at Montana and Fresh, and them do their thing, you know, at a young age, I started looking into it. But what really made me like take the shit serious is like having a liking in it when I seen Young Dro make it.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Because I actually like knew him from People Town or whatnot. So when I see him make it, I knew, damn, that shit actually can happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I still didn't take it serious. I just got into it more like, damn, I like that shit. You see what I'm saying? Even though you have Jesus, the Tupacs, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm into music all my life. But as far as like starting me to record, like them situations from Montana to goddamn going on up and see Shouter signing, see what I'm saying? Way before the Bankroll.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, talk to us about your relationship with Fresh.
Me and Fresh grew up around each other. His mama and my mama were best friends. So we grew up as kids around each other. So us growing up like that is what made us call each other cousins.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So we never found out we were real cousins until 2015.
Really?
You see what I'm saying? And my mama and his mama, they were sitting on the porch in Mechanicsville and they found it out and I get called and told him. But I supposed to be right there, but I wasn't right there. I forgot where I was at. But they called and told me, he told me or whatnot. So we found out we were real cousins in 2015. See what I'm saying? But we had been around each other since we were little, young. Yeah. So everything that, you know, people seen to him, I had already seen it. I already had seen it. As far as rap.
Yeah. What was it like being on the road with him?
Fun. You know, it was fun because it's like going on the road with any of your childhood friends and y'all still friends. Y'all already know how it's gonna be. See what I'm saying? Y'all already know how y'all gonna act. You see what I'm saying? So it was fun. Like I enjoyed being on the road with him. See what I'm saying? But I also took it like very serious, like as far as the career, you know what I mean, wise. I took it very serious. So it's just like I wasn't going for because I knew it would be fun. See what I'm saying? I was going because I knew we had to handle business. I knew how we is as people, we were gonna make it fun anyway. So it just turned out to be how I knew it was gonna be anyway. So yeah, it was fun.
Talk to us about starting Street Money Worldwide.
Actually, when we started Street Money Worldwide, I had my own little shit going or whatnot. And I pulled up on Fresh in Mechanicsville on Smith Street in front of his grandma's house. And I was telling him, because I had just performed at Crucial. So I was telling him, like, boy, I'm serious with this shit. Like, this shit serious. Like, I'm serious. Like, hey, we need to go and do this shit for real. Like, start playing. Like, he was like, that's crazy because he had been thinking the same thing. And off him thinking the same thing, he the one that already had the name in his mind. Like,
oh, yeah?
But he just had Street Money. He ain't have Worldwide on it. You see what I'm saying? So when he came up to me, he was like, and I was like, hey man, this shit need to be called, I was like, Straight Racks. You see what I'm saying? He was like, that cool, but now this shit called Street Money. Like he had already been thinking of it, had the name, like he done sat on it. And I was like, oh yeah, that hard. Not knowing how he put the name together or whatnot, but when he said the name, I was like, cool. Then I think it was like 2 weeks or a week, or it may have been a couple of days later, he said it to K Rich. You know what I mean? His stepfather, he said it to him. So when he said it to him, we was looking like Street Money Records, Street Money Music Group, Street Money, you see what I'm saying? So that's what the conversation was about with him and Fresh. So he just come out with Worldwide. So man, when Fresh, I know Fresh, he was laughing. He told me he was laughing. He was like, man, that nigga big as hell. You see what I'm saying? So when he told me, I'm laughing. I'm like, man, that shit big as hell or whatnot. I'm not really knowing, but later on that night when I sat down, it was the next day I talked to Fresh. I was like, yeah, what? That shit really hard because if you think about it, say the name all together, Street Money Worldwide. People get street money worldwide. See what I'm saying? Not just where we from or Georgia, worldwide. Mm-hmm. So when he was like, yeah, they're right. But when he told me, yeah, they're right, I already knew he was going with it anyway. So I got it, he was going with it anyway. So it's like when he got the name, we were like, okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? I was like, I'm with it. You with it? We for real? You like, yeah, we ran with it. But we ain't have no logo. We just got a name. See what I'm saying? And that's what started Street Money Worldwide. On that block that day, me and him talking. And our other buddy, Martin, he went on the block though, but he the one who got all the paperwork and got the LLC the right way for us. Yeah. See what I'm saying? But he was at work at the time. But I already knew Fresh had done talked to him about it. You see what I'm saying? Because it was so, like, if you would have heard the conversation, it was so in order. Like you know what you're talking about. Like, you know what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Or you own the song. So that's what it was. And from there, we just ran with it. Like, okay, that's what it's going to be. And I just thought of my shit at the same time. When we thought of that, I automatically came with my shit. Street Money Army. Yeah. Like, fuck Wayne till you get in or go first. Now we all going to go. You see what I'm saying? We all gonna rep out. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it all came about.
Yeah. Talk to us about creating Walked In.
And creating Walked In, that was crazy because I could have easily not been on that song. And on that song, creating it like, we at Street Exec, we in the green room. I'm just in Fresh session. Cause he in the building today, he recording. So I'm just saying his shit that's cool, you know, smoking and shit. So actually before we went to the green room, get what? He started in the green room cause get what I'm sitting there. So he playing the beat. Before he even put the vocals on there, he's like, Boochie, this it right here, I'm telling you, this it. You know what I mean? That's how he talking to me. So I'm like, oh, okay. He go out the door and, you know what I mean, come back in or whatever. But when people don't understand, when he started rapping, looking like a trapper when I walked in the building, he was really starting off his verse. He was starting off rapping. See what I'm saying? But when he stopped there, it's like, I ain't know what else to say. See what I'm saying? So how I came in, I guess but before I even get on the song, right? He laid the hook, Scrap, thinking just like him. But I think Scrap know it's a hit way more than he do. Cause I'm talking about Scrap following the rapper. Cause we had to leave out the green room cause somebody was booking to go back in the studio where the audio record. So Fresh wasn't even worried about recording his verse. That little bitty part right there before I come in, he recorded that. Somebody came in, they booked the room, they got the session and took it to the other room. When they got to the session, when they got in the other room, they could have pulled up any other beat like it normally do. Pull up any other beat and start something else. Scrap, but like, nah, pull that back up. Pull that back up. Like, you see what I'm saying? But matter of fact, before we went to the studio, the studio where the artists record, I dropped mine on there. That's when I dropped. You know what I mean? Cause Fresh had put what he put on there, and he came back again. I'm telling you, this it. That's what he telling me, like, why you want to get on that one? This it. But the whole time I'm thinking, like, in my head, Fresh, you ain't got nothing to say. You just need some help on that one. You want me to go get on there. So I go get on there. I just go on there how I felt like that's how I should come on there behind for what he said. Mm-hmm. So when I got on there, it automatically geeked Scrap up even more. So when the people came into the studio and we take the session over here, Scrap like, oh, pull that back up. Like, I gotta get on that. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So when Scrap get on it, it's really me, Fresh, and Scrap. Mm-hmm. That's the original Walked In. That's how the real person actually heard it.
Yeah.
But with Fresh having a good heart, how he did something with Al and Street and was like, you know, since y'all helping me, because that's what type of people we are. You help us, we help you. You see what I'm saying? So, goddamn, Al and him talked about it. So I already knew what the play was. You're doing something for him, so you're gonna put both the other two Travis Porter numbers on there. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it can be featuring Travis Porter. You see what I'm saying? So Fresh like, cool. You see what I'm saying? And he went and put Quiz and Ali on there after he put his verse on there. Because the song was rhyme so hard, like, I guess that's why they felt like that shit was it. Because when you just rapping the chorus, it making you bounce. And so I guess they felt like, oh, that's it. I never even knew the song would have even been that good. To tell the truth. I just knew it had that D4L and franchise vibe on there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's all I knew. But I knew it was hard. But I just didn't know it would be as big. Facts.
What was it like performing that song with Fresh?
Energy. Yeah. That's like the second song he performed on his show. Energy. So you already know when that drop. I'm not, like I'm telling you, I'm not feeling like this a party record and this the record everybody had playing in their parties. See what I'm saying? Until we perform it. You see what I'm saying? And they moving. And I was like, damn. You see what I'm saying? But when I perform it, that's what make a performer a great performer. People don't understand that sometimes. Like, sometimes the people, just like you make the person a big artist, the people do, you make him a good performer too. So if you crunk and you amping him, you know what I mean? 9 out of 10, he gonna be a good performer.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? So when I seen it, it was like, when we performed, it was on fire, man. I didn't know that, like I said, it was fun. I had a great time performing. Yeah. And still do to this day. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Still do to this day.
I think it's one of his biggest songs.
Yeah.
It went platinum or was it gold?
It went gold.
Gold, yeah.
And then you know how our shit is. We so independent that we really don't even know if it's platinum right now or if it had been went gold way back then. Like, we don't know because, you know, it's a lot of people try to hide shit. See what I'm saying? Because of money reasons. Like, if we were doing this shit for the money, we would have been stopped. Because we've been in it before everybody been in it. Like I said, Montana Mac, Do the Rock Man, Girls Gone Wild, from Bunny Hop. We've been around it so long. See what I'm saying? So if it was about the money, we would have been, see what I'm saying? Not fucking with it.
Talk to us about the night Fresh was killed.
That probably one of the most disappointing nights of my life. Like, my whole life. Like, I don't think I ever had that feeling. You see what I'm saying? Before, in my entire life. You see what I'm saying? Because I never lost somebody as close. You see what I'm saying? I have lost friends like Lil Ant. You see what I'm saying? Back then, but we weren't as close. You see what I'm saying? But like as close, like somebody I like we just right there with, you know, from performing and all that. So that night, that was like niggas say, I thought it was like a dream. You see what I'm saying? Because when I left him, you know, Fresh was talking, like, you see what I'm saying, regular. You see what I'm saying? That's why we thought he had got grades. You see what I'm saying? So for you to pull up somewhere and, you know what I mean, somebody going there before you and make it back out before you go in and tell you You know what I mean? They say he gone. I mean, you probably can get that feeling. You know what I mean? You probably can imagine it, the feeling. See what I'm saying? So it's just a feeling, you know. I ain't never felt until that night, March 4th. And I never forget it. See what I'm saying? I never forget it. So that's all I can really explain about that night.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What was his potential in the rap game?
You already know he got damn listening to Bankroll Fresh last album, and from the start, Life of a Hot Boy, like, you can tell he was special. So you can tell, like, platinum selling artists wouldn't have been too far from his name. You see what I'm saying? He would have came in, and I think gave the city what they was looking. You see what I'm saying? Cause you know, you got the Jesus, you got the T.I.s, you see what I'm saying? But they are our younger time. You see what I'm saying? They we know who they are now. You see what I'm saying? But they really done did their thing. You see what I'm saying? But he are really like known native. So if you're a known native from Atlanta and people are known for seeing you and you good in something, the light gonna be automatic on you. You see what I'm saying? Cause they know you from being around here. And it's like giving somebody else, you see what I'm saying, the benefit of doubt that they can make it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you already know he would have been a platinum selling the biggest artist damn near out of Atlanta right now. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Like, and that's for real. That not even saying, just put me on the outside. Put me saying this on the outside as a fan. See what I'm saying? Somebody looking into it. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Cause I ain't making nothing off for him. See what I'm saying? I ain't making nothing off. Most he done gave me his whole career is $1,500. And I told him, thank you. You didn't have to give me that because I'm with you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying this from a fan perspective. Like, he would have been big. Like, he was out, he is big, but he would have did what he would have did the numbers he was supposed to do.
Yeah. What's Fresh's legacy here in Atlanta?
Fresh left a big legacy. Cause he put the city on his back and he showed the world the city. He gave the world that city swag, like, that some people may not know because they don't go to some of these places like Zone 3. See what I'm saying? They don't go to some of these places like the West Side. You see what I'm saying? They don't go to Zone 6 or Decatur. You see what I'm saying? And shit like that. Well, you know, shit going on too. And from Shawty being on all these sides of town, he just sponged everything. He was like a sponge. He soaked in everything. So when it was time for him to become Bankroll, he gave you the city where he had done sponged in. You see what I'm saying? From seeing K Rich, you see what I'm saying, to other people from out of his family, you know what I mean, who made it throughout the drug game or whatever it may be. You see what I'm saying? He put it out there and it was like an image of that.
Yeah. And
it was so good that he made the people behind him and the people who knew him look up to him. Some hated, some loved it. They're just a part of the game. See what I'm saying? But you can see the legacy he left. You got people on the baseball jerseys like we did. They wear they fitted cap of Sunway, bandana around the neck. You know what I mean? They bring the bandana thing back. You see what I'm saying? How we did. So, like, that's his legacy. Like, you gonna see even his flow pattern from ESPN.
Oh yeah.
You see that more. See what I'm saying? You're gonna see that because that's a person who, like you say, leave a legacy behind. And you see it. So yeah.
All right, so talk to us about this Soulja Raggs video shoot where you, Nefew, and Trouble all went viral.
Yeah. Like I say, man, in bank we trust. That's why I scream in bank we trust, because first off, I trust and honor God, first off, but I know he's sitting next to him, so that's why I say in bank we trust, because I know they have a conversation now. So I know you up there, you see what I mean? So when it went viral, I told him, man, that's shouted them up there working, man, because we didn't try to go viral. We just brought some tanks to a neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? And they seen it. You know what I mean? I can't help what he said on his camera phone, you know what I mean, when he seen us, but that shit went viral. And then I never thought about, like, that never had been done before in the rap game. Not even No Limit.
Yeah.
So it was like, when it happened, like, I was like, damn, I just took it for what it was. It took it for what it was.
Yeah, there was no way people were going to miss these tanks outside in the apartments.
Right. And we weren't even trying to hide them, though. We were we like, so it like, man, that shit just did what it did. Like, and that crazy. Cause when we thought about it, guess what? We wasn't even thinking about it like that, to go viral. Like, we finna do this because they gonna go viral like some people do. We were actually doing it to do a video. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
it went from there.
Yeah, because even Nefew told me, like, he wasn't planning on posting anything until the actual video dropped. But someone across the street was just recording.
Right. And I seen, and it's so crazy because you know how you jump in. I jumped back in the van, in an artist van, and I jump on my phone and get what I'm looking at it. So get what when I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold up, somebody added me or something. And I see the post, he's like, they done stole these folk tapes. I see it. Man, tell me why. It was probably about 10, 15 minutes later, the blog was drilling that shit. I was like, oh shit.
Shade Room, Baller Alert.
Everybody. But I was like, that shit crazy.
We see you got a good relationship with Nefew, man. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. That shit crazy, because actually I was in Mechanicsville walking out the BP. This how life feels. And that's why I say in bank we trust. You see what I'm saying? Haley the plug, she was a girl I met through JL. When I met her, she helped me set up my BMI. Well, no, not set up my BMI, she helped me put my works in. You see what I'm saying? So I shouted some for helping me put my works in or whatnot. I'm not knowing, like, she know Nefew or I ain't even seen her, like, in a minute after she helped me with this. Cause, you know, I do my own shit now. Like, I know how to do it myself now. So when I ran back into her, I'm coming out the BP. She right there with Nefew. Nefew stopped the car. Well, what's up? Well, I've been looking for you. He thought I was gonna be like somebody else and be like, oh, like I don't know who he is. No, I know exactly who you is. What's up, Nefew? You see what I'm saying? Not knowing, I don't even know Haley on the passenger side. So I said, what's up, Haley? Well, she looked over like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, Haley? But I think she the one that told him she seen him go in the store and he spent around the other side. See what I'm saying? So when we exchange numbers, we go, before we even do any rap shit, we pull up on each other. Goddamn, we just kicking, chopping it up. You know what I mean? Chopping game. You know what I mean? He being so real about how he feel about Bankroll and how Bankroll inspired him and showing me the messages he sent them and shit when he will or whatnot. I just felt the genuineness. You see what I'm saying? Because he ain't try to like, he just showed like, shout to inspire me. Like, you know how many people don't when give somebody the credit? You see what I'm saying? So that was a check first. Like, damn, he gave shout his credit and everything, like, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, he was just so genuine, like, there's a genuine nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we just kept the goddamn relationship going. You know what I'm saying? When I got in, I told him I won't call. He probably thought I wasn't even gonna hit him. Call him to the studio. Like, pull up on me. I mean, see what the hell you got going. Went in there and we cooked a few we cooked a few good ones. Way before we did Soulja Raggs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cooked up a few good ones. So like that's how we met throughout the BP at Mechanicsville. Just some genuine shit. I could have been on some I ain't fucking with Shawty. I don't know who Shawty is on some stiff shit. You know what I mean? Thinking how another person will think. You see what I'm saying? Hell nah, I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? If I fuck with you and I know who you is and I see you come out genuine, get what? I got to. You gotta fuck with that person. You see what I'm saying? You don't get people like that. So once you find them, you like to keep the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. Ran into each other at the BP. And we've been kicking it ever since.
All right, talk to us about Camouflage Don.
July 3rd. July 3rd. And that Camouflage Don, was finna drop it. But then me and Nefew do Soulja Raggs. And his label love it. So guess what? You know what I mean? Do a favor for Nefew. Cause I know shit, I got something coming up. You see what I'm saying? I got something to come up that I know people gonna like. And it's a full body of work. You see what I'm saying? So I had to figure out when Nefew was doing that. So when I figured it out, I was like, okay, guess what? Either I can drop on the 26th or guess what? I can drop on the 3rd because I really want to drop on 4th of July. Okay. That's Independence Day.
Yeah.
And it's Camouflage Don. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I'll do it on the 3rd. You see what I'm saying? Cause that's same as Independence Day, the 3rd and the 4th. So I was like, I'll do it on the 3rd. And I feel like it'll piggyback off the record.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Then give these folks a full body of work. And look at the time I dropped it on, July 3rd. So put it all together.
Yeah.
And rolled it out like that.
You gonna have any features on this project?
Yeah. I got 12 songs on there. I got Chrome on one of them.
Okay.
I got Nefew on there. I got Sway 2 Time. I got who else I got on there? Sway 2 Time. I think that's it. Nefew, Chrome, Sway 2 Time. And the rest of it all me.
Okay.
Yep, the rest of it all me.
Have you picked out a single?
Nah, I ain't picked out a single yet.
You don't let the streets decide?
I basically, that's how I do it. Like, I kind of think that's how it's supposed to be done. Let the street decide. Like, if you just ain't got one, you might I got so much on there. Like, I got so many hard records on there. I can't pick. Like, it's just hard. So, I'm gonna let the street do it.
And you and Tracy T got another project in the works, right?
Yeah. See, only thing about that is I'm stuck in between, like, who I want to produce it this time. Cause we had Rayshard Fresh.
Okay, yeah.
To produce the first one.
Yeah.
So whoever I get to produce it, they're gonna produce the whole thing. I talked to D Rich. You know what I mean? I got JL on the line. So I guess whatever one come about, when we doing it, that's what we'll do. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But it's gotta be one producer. You see what I'm saying? On there and produce the whole thing. But we gonna get it done though. Cause we get the studio, we got the studio almost ready, so we'll have a spot to be comfortable with and how we had the first time. So they'll be at the street gonna get that. They gonna get that.
All right, what's next for you, Boochie? What else coming, man? Camouflage Don?
I got Camouflage Don. I got a venture tape with Chrome. I got a venture tape with Nefew. You see what I'm saying? So I'm working like no other. And I got Flavor Guard 3 already ready. So that's already ready.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I got the Chrome and the one me and Chrome got, that tape already ready. Only tape is not ready is me and Nefew. We just got like a couple of songs. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't finished with that. So like I basically got everything ready to go. I'm really trying to get the people more visuals.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? More visuals to the street. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of records I missed that people want. You see what I'm saying? Visuals to that can probably make the song, you know what I mean, bigger than what it is.
Absolutely.
But like I try to tell people, I'm my own man right now. I don't have Bankroll Fresh with me. See what I'm saying? I'm my own man. You know what I mean? So I gotta hustle and I gotta, you know what I mean, get y'all what y'all need. See what I'm saying? So I'm filling all the hats right now, CEO and artist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the team you have to work your projects and come up with these playlists and names. So I'm all that in one. So, but I ain't going nowhere.
All right, Booch, any last words or shout outs before we get to it?
Man, shout out to everybody who rocking with the kid, man. Who rocking with Street Money Army, Hush Gang, Street Money Worldwide. Shit, what else we got? City of God, the young nigga. Shit, what else we have? Man, shout out everybody from D Rich to JL for the production. You know what I mean? Everybody, man, the whole family, man. Shout them out. Street and long live Bankroll for life.
Big paper, get paper. Yeah, hater, going up, no neighbor, AMG.